What's up, sexy? Come on up in your chariot. Let's go ahead and dunk Kelly in the water.
I didn't sign up for the Jurassic Park ride.
First day with the precision variable rate sprayer with optical sensors. Worked out pretty well. Well, I think one of those optical sensors down there on the end is tired and sunburnt. I think we all are. Alright, got a text update last night at 1 o'clock in the morning about my truck. They did get it in, and yes, that place does work 24/7. So anyway, they got my truck in last night, got a text update, and they found several more bushings and some torsion bar cross members that were bad. Also, they found an air solenoid that controls the engine fan too was bad and needed to be replaced. So not really sure if we're going to get it back today or not. So Zach just got done spreading fertilizer on cotton here a few minutes ago. You can see those white pellets of urea on the soil that haven't dissolved yet. So we got all four of us out here in the cotton field doing, guess what? Yep, that's right, we got some pigweed out here and they gotta go. I knew of some small spots back here on the back of this farm that I was planning on this weekend. I was just gonna bring the side-by-side over here and spot spray them with Liberty, but after going across all of our cotton fields, Zach found quite a few more spots of pigweed, so we decided to mount the old spot sprayer that we refurbished last year, mounted up to the tractor, and all four of us be out here, and we can make a little bit quicker work of it than me coming out here with a side-by-side on my weekend. Besides, this weekend I really need to report crop acres and get that stuff certified to the FSA. So with Zach not being able to haul grain, figure our time would be best spent on this thing. So Kelly, Zach, and Carter ought to be out here in the field in a few minutes, and we're gonna get started spraying. And what we're spraying today is Liberty glufosinate, because it's literally the only chemical that we can spray and actually kill pigweed and not damage our crop. This cotton is resistant to both Roundup and Liberty, and the Liberty will not hurt it. Now, the reason that we're not coming out here with our big sprayer and just broadcasting it and spraying it real quick and being done with it is for several reasons. One, some of the pigweeds out here are too big to kill with a standard 32-ounce rate of Liberty. We'll just burn them back and then they'll put back out, and that's what leads to resistance. And since Liberty is one of the last chemicals we got that will actually kill pigweeds in crop, we want to make sure we kill them the first time and not promote any kind of resistance. So with a spot sprayer, we can soak them real good with a higher rate of Liberty. Second reason is that just like all of our other chemicals, Liberty has gone sky high. Whereas last year, I think it was somewhere around $25, $30 a gallon. Now, this year, it's $80 a gallon. So if we were to put it out at the standard 32-ounce rate, we'd be looking at $20 an acre broadcasting. So this method might be a lot slower, but it's guaranteed to kill them, and it's a whole lot cheaper. We're just going to use a fraction of the chemical that we would use broadcasting to get out here and actually kill these pigweeds. I'll put a can of Freon there in that tractor, keep Zach nice and cool. I imagine he's going to be our chauffeur for the afternoon because, like I said, he's already been over all these fields and he knows where the spots are, and he can carry us right to them. We can get them sprayed, get them knocked out. What's up, sexy? Come on up in your chariot. If you've never ridden one of these things before, have you really ever farmed? All right, go ahead and get it adjusted here. Get my gun adjusted.
Oh my God! What is this, a freaking ride?
Woo!
Stop!
Y'all remember what a pigweed looks like? Don't spray every little weed, Carter. Spray the big weeds. Or if you see any canola, spray them too. bringing back more memories of my childhood and not necessarily fine ones. But hey, at least it beats chopping. All right, here's the first patch of the day. What'd you get? That's a tire puncturer there. Can I carry that home and mount it on the wall? Oh, there's an armadillo, one of my nemesis. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I wasn't paying attention.
I was screaming it. Are you that deaf?
I want to go riding.
Not sketchy at all here. Let's go ahead and dunk Kelly in the water.
I didn't sign up for the Jurassic Park ride.
I've run out of bullets. Run out of bullets. Ah, we finally found some shade. That sun getting down below that tall tree line. You know that beautiful, cool, pleasant weather I was bragging about a couple days ago? It's not with us anymore. It left the state of Tennessee. Guess it went back north. Didn't like being down south here very much. Been pretty warm today. Not as bad as last week. But I think we've about had our fill of sun. But we got a few hot spots out here in this bottom we're going to try and finish up before we go home this evening. Here we are in the thrive on cotton, and like here's a pretty bare spot where those three-cornered alfalfa hoppers really did a number. And when you look out there, it's better, but it's definitely some hot spots that there ain't much there, like right here. So far, I'm really impressed with the technology, but I'm not very impressed with the variety that the technology's in. It's just not doing a whole lot, even where it didn't get affected by those three-cornered alfalfa hoppers. Even though it really got off to a quicker start because of the thrips, I don't know. There's still a long time to go. It might wind up surprising me, but so far I'm not impressed with the variety that I got. Well, this farm's done. We're going to get this sucker folded in, moved up to the next farm, be ready for the morning. First day with the precision variable rate sprayer with optical sensors worked out pretty well. Well, I think one of those optical sensors down there on the end is tired and sunburnt. I think we all are. So we'll try it again in the morning.
What?
Let's go.
There's a huge hole in this. I don't need it grabbing my butt.
Well, we finally got out of our thrive on cotton that was hammered by 3-corner alfalfa hoppers and gotten some really good looking cotton. Just starting to get a little dry. We ever get rain over that nitrogen we put down, this stuff is going to jump in a hurry. Well, hi up there, Kelly. Kelly thought we should fold this thing in to get down this road. I said, no, he can make it. Whee! Watch out for that drop off over there. Yeah, I bet there's people pay good money to ride this thing. It's not bad. Unless it's 98 degrees outside with no wind stirring. Alright, we've had a driver change. Zach didn't want to miss out on all the fun. Hey Carter, how high you want to go? Kelly ain't giving me a dirty look yet. Now we gotta go all the way around the edges of this 27 acre bottom here. And then we'll be moving back on closer to the shop. I can't say nothing because of Carter's afro there in front of me. Well, we got mostly done with our spraying. We had to...
We should put an exhaust on the cannon. Please.
Okay. Well, we mostly got done. We mostly got done. Good Lord. It's pulling the surprise. Anyway, we mostly got done spraying. We still got one farm we'd like to go over, but we got to turn around and make adjustments. Found out our truck is going to need quite a bit more than what we thought, and it's going to be probably next week before we get it back. And today's Friday. Of course, we got the 4th of July on Monday. Everything's closed down then, but we're scheduled to start delivering our wheat seed that we loaded in the buggy, plus another variety we got in the grain bin Monday afternoon and Tuesday morning. And well, we're not going to have a truck to do that, so we had to borrow Jordan's truck to haul some grain off. What we got to do is our loadout bin is full with about 1 3/4 loads of grain, and we can't even get our second variety of seed out of the bin and loaded up until we get that loadout bin emptied. So Zach went and got Jordan's truck, and we're going to try and get 1 load hauled today, and then hopefully we'll be able to get 1, maybe 2 loads hauled Tuesday before we got to start loading up with our seed wheat and get it hauled to Greenfield. But anyway, we shouldn't have any problem getting this loadout bin unloaded to where we can then load the second variety of wheat out of bin number 1. Kelly's driving old Pete. And like a dummy, I parked our trailer up under the loadout bin. And we can't use Jordan's truck on our trailer because he doesn't have a hookup for the electric car. So we're going to have to move our trailer, then hook back up to his trailer, get loaded up with wheat. Well, I'm going to jack it up some. I'll let the air out of the airbags when I... Let's see how much this one holds. It looks like it's going to hold quite a bit more than mine.
Probably fill it up some more.
You probably got 1,150 bushels on there if I had to guess.
We was running this truck all the time. We would have to widen that corner out.
Yeah, it's a real tight fit in here.
Well, I think this is a 45-foot trailer too. So.
At least a 40 foot.
Put this brand new trailer to use.
Being to see if it runs any cooler than our truck down the road. All right, well, Zach's hauling. We got 2 kids down here won't put to good use. Waxing the combine and cleaning out the cab here before we park it back in the shed for the next few months.
It better be as good as what I did.
Doubtful. What do I
And in the meantime, I guess me or Kelly going to wash the fertilizer buggy. I tell you what, would you rather put shields back on the combine, including the bottom ones, or wash the fertilizer buggy? You'll go wash.
You'll go wash?
I know you don't
Yes,
want. I know you don't want to put those bottom shields on.
I don't even remember how to put them bottom shield.
All right, so go wash. I'll put them on.
Whatever.
Heck yeah. Looks brand new. Did the windows and everything. Oh my gosh, not the sunglasses. I mean, but yeah, that's it. Pretty much, so I guess.
All right. Kids got the combine finished. Got it parked in the shed. Zach got back, got the truck loaded up for Tuesday morning. So now we got our loadout being empty. So haul that load off, and then we can load our second variety of seed wheat out after I haul the first variety. So last thing I'm gonna do today before I head to the house, Kelly got the fertilizer buggy washed here, and I'm gonna spray it down with a mixture of diesel and oil just to keep it from rusting. Go ahead and grease it, park it under the shed. That way it'll be ready for fall fertilizer. So we had a 30% chance of rain today, and well, as you can see, doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I'm telling you what, it's the situation is getting dire, especially on our corn crop. Soybeans and cotton doing all right, but corn is, I'm really surprised on how well it's holding out, because it's been right around a month since we've had much meaningful rainfall. You know, the 10th that we got last weekend, I mean, that really wasn't much to do anything, and it's been really hot for most of that month. So I'm surprised our corn looks as well as it does, but I mean, it's definitely suffering some. But what we've done with cover crops, building up the soil, I can tell it's really helped, because we got a lot of corn on some thin hill ground this year, and normally it would have been fried by now, but it's still holding on. If we can get a rain this weekend, We got, I think, 50% chance tomorrow, 50% chance on Sunday. If we can get a rain this weekend, we can still salvage a decent corn crop, I believe. So, say my prayers that we get a rain this weekend. But this is the driest that it's been since 2012. That year we had a pretty terrible corn crop because of dry weather during June, just like we're experiencing this year. So we've been blessed with 10 relatively good years since then. So I mean, I guess it's our time. We're due for one, but maybe good Lord smile down on us and we'll get us a rain this weekend. I'm gonna get this done. And I'm probably gonna crack me open a beer before I go to the house. I'm hot, tired, and thirsty. All right, it's Saturday morning, and after I got the fertilizer buggy cleaned up last night, there was additional development I need to tell you about. So that tractor right there, you know, the one with the hood up, never a good sign. That's right. Right as I got done parking the fertilizer buggy, I heard kind of a roaring coming from the front of the engine, and just hoping maybe it was an idler or tensioner or something. No, water pump. Water pump is shot on this tractor. Thankfully, it made it all the way through wheat harvest and getting fertilizer spread, but we're going to be needing this tractor at the end of this coming up week because we got to put the hooded sprayer on there. So, just something else that's tore up this year, something else to add to the line. I think I've got a shorter list of what actually hasn't torn up this year than what has torn up. But anyway, like I said, it's Saturday. I came in today to get some office work done. Got to report some crop acres to the Farm Service Agency. Hey guys, a couple hours later, and I've got Crockett County acres reported. Here's the stack of maps, and basically each of these little fields I have to go and report what crops planted on it, the planting date, and the acres in each one of these individual fields. And like I said, this right here is my stack of maps for Crockett County. I got about the same amount of maps to do for Madison County. This is roughly half of it. So we would go into the Farm Service Agency and sit down with one of the people working there and draw out boundaries on the maps and tell them all the information. But since COVID hit, you know, they shut down their offices during COVID to any outside visitors, and we had to start doing it by email and you know, doing it here in my office, and then I scan them and email them to them, which I prefer because I can get it done quicker this way. I don't have to spend 20 minutes driving to one county office and then spend, you know, 30-45 minutes driving to another county office. So I can get them done a whole lot quicker this way. But yeah, this is just part of the government requirements in order to participate in USDA programs and all of that other kind of stuff. Crop insurance, you know, this information is used for a lot of different stuff. So anyway, got this done. I'm going to scan these in, email them, and get back to work in Madison County. And that's all I'm going to do today. I reckon I'll see, it's Saturday today. Got the 4th of July on Monday. And I know y'all be seeing this way after the 4th of July, but hope y'all had a good 4th of July. And I'll bring you back after we get done eating all our barbecue and stuff and see what's going to be in store for us next week.